Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so good. I'm still on a high from yesterday's gala awards. Honestly, I'm just feeling so elated. Yeah.
And what did yesterday mean for you with the women in the Houses of Parliament on International Women's Day? What did that mean?
I mean, you couldn't have picked a better location, a better date, and a better club to be a part of, because it was just all encompassing what International Women's Day is about. It's in a safe space, in an environment where, women, we feel liberated, we feel uplifted, and it was just, I had my whole thing about the dress that I was wearing, and I was like, in my head about it, I was like, oh my goodness, is it too attention grabbing, is it this and this and that, and this whole constant thought was going through my mind the whole day. But I did my Reiki, I did my coaching on myself, went through it, I talked to the people that I knew would give me the support that I needed. But honestly, I walked into the room with Global Women members, and instantly my energy I felt protected, I felt safe. I was like, if I'm ever going to wear a dress like that, I want to wear it on International Women's Day, surrounded by amazing people who are now going to lift me up and make me feel like I felt yesterday. And I'm just still riding that wave. And it was just what an epic setting, right?
And you are the master, the goddess of energy. What does the feminine energy mean for you, and how can it transform the future?
I mean, the future is female. They have said that, and we are stepping into that universal energy of the age of Aquarius and that divine feminine energy. Now we're shifting energetically into that, and even if you're not a woman, the male has the feminine energy in it as well. And I think it's really important to see that as a positive thing. I think a lot of people get a bit scared when they think about divine female energy, and they're like, oh no, that's not for me, especially as a man. It's like, oh no, what's going on? Is it the females are taking over and stuff? It's nothing to do with that. It's really just embodying what it means to have that feminine energy in you, that sort of nurturing energy, that compassion, that kindness. So it's all those qualities. It's not just girl power and stuff like that. That is a part of it, but it's more than that. I think it's really important that we just really embrace what it means and just welcome it with open arms, because that's what we as women do, right? We just welcome everything with open arms. We bring in any challenges, all the things that we have to go through growing up, through puberty and then through motherhood, and all the challenges. We just embrace it with open arms and we just carry on, and that's what being a divine female is all about.
And tell us about your mission, about sharing this beautiful energy and this divine energy to the corporate world.
Yeah, well, my mission is obviously I'm an intuitive energy healer. The type of Reiki that I do and teach is very different. I teach a lot of different types of Reiki, so not just Usui Reiki. I do angelic Reiki, quantum Reiki, intuitive energy healing, ascended master color healing, all the healings. So I sort of blend it in and I make a bespoke treatment for my clients. So I do work one-to-one with clients, but my mission this year is really to bring it into the corporate world, into companies. The largest stress originates from work, and we are all so stressed at work. And if we can then bring that stress down, bring in a bit of Reiki, a bit of energy healing, a bit of the techniques that I work, because I work with very busy professionals. So my whole company, the 1-1-1 approach, is all about taking one focus, 1 minute a day and 1 day at a time, and breaking it down to make it very easy, adaptable and achievable. So that's my mission, bringing something that's quite a woo-woo concept for a lot of people, bring the science behind it, because I have a science degree. I used to work in the medical field, bringing the practicality behind spirituality in the workplace. So companies of any size I can work with and bring in just that, like I said, the divine feminine energy, but the divine Reiki and the universal energy to show people that actually it does work, and it will increase productivity, focus at work, and just all the good things, really.
Totally, because the woo-woo, all of that has been around for thousands of years, and I love how we're bringing the science to prove that this shit works.
Yeah, exactly, and you know what though? I always say, you don't even need science to prove it. If you are your own proof, right? So you don't let anybody tell you anything otherwise. Even if science is saying something and this is somebody saying something, try it for yourself, and if it works for you, then don't let anybody else tell you anything else, because you are the truth. Nobody knows the truth anyway. We're all just kind of making up as we go along, and we're just like, oh, this feels good, I'm going to go with that. I say that to all my clients. I'm just like, go with what makes you feel good, what makes you feel happy. Make sure you're coming from a place of like authenticity and genuine, and you can't go wrong.
And what does love mean for you? How would you define love?
How would I define love? Well, we are love. Everything is love. Love is like the highest form of vibrational energy there is out there. And, there is universal love. There's all different types of love. And just know that, I would say to people, just know that, if you can tap into the love for yourself, that's self-love is the most important love of all time. Like, if you can't love yourself, then you're not giving the best to anyone else, not to your children, not to your partner, not to your family. So really take the time to go inwards and work with people like myself and yourself as well, really, and like sort of harness that self-love and really, really tap into that, because once you do that, it will ripple out, and it's a ripple effect, right?
To love yourself, you need to know yourself, isn't it? And you need to heal yourself.
Yes, this is it, and that's why we're here. We're here. Give me a hug. Oh.
What an incredible mission. You are so inspiring. You are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Angel.